Hey, very good morning, friends. Those who follow me in the social media must be knowing that I'm very much into photography and art as my passion. And of late, I had my exhibition as well at Jamini Rai Art Gallery in ICCR, Kolkata. Some of my photographs have been exhibited there, which were critically acclaimed by many art connoisseurs. So, after the exhibitions, many of the folks who have visited or who haven't got a chance also, even they also approached me that, yeah, Tuhin, I missed because it's in Kolkata, we couldn't visit it. Is there a way we can revisit your images? Honestly, social media is not the right place to show or exhibit all these images, all these pictures. So what I thought is that why not to develop a website where I can create a portfolio with all these images, with all these artworks I use. It's not just the images. I shall say you how the difference, how my images are different. So from that perspective, this thought crossed my mind that why not to create a website of comprising only my artworks, and so that all the viewers, spectators who visited, who appreciate, who love my artworks, and those who couldn't get a chance, as I mentioned, they can always see these websites at their convenience, browse their websites at their convenience. So I developed a website, tuhin.art. It's my pleasure to launch the website today, tuhin.art. And there is some speciality I mentioned, that why my images or artworks are pretty different from the rest of the photographers. I of course shoot them through my Canon DSLR. But instead of just editing them in Photoshop, that's most of the photographers do. What I do is that I create digital painting. I develop the artworks with the photographs as the base, and then with my digital brushes, I paint it on my iPad Pro, and then the artworks get created. So I think from that perspective, it makes absolute sense if I create a portfolio so that everyone from every corner of the world, if they get a chance to visit, they can always visit my website and can appreciate the artworks. So let me take you downstairs and walk you through the website. So let me walk you through the new website, tuhin.art. As you can see here, this is the cover page of my website. And as I was explaining to you that how I work on the top of the photographs on my iPad, you can see here the name of the painting is, or the artwork is, The Inner Eye. You can see here how I have created the paintings on the top of it to give some meanings to it, to attribute some significance of the inner eye that is both divine and within us. I don't want to explain here because I would like to leave it to the interpreter or the audience to interpret by themselves. But let me walk you through the site on my iPad. I think that would be better. So you have to just click on portfolio from the cover page of tuhin.art. So here you can see broadly these are the few tabs I'm having, or the pages: art, exhibition and award, abstract art, nature, flora and fauna, art, cityscape, my son, digital painting and recitation, and get in touch. So let me start with the art exhibition photos. So here you can see it starts with the inner eye. Then the Riders to the Sea, this got an award in an exhibition, in a competition. This is Solitary Soul. This again Solitary Soul 2. Divine Eyes 1. Again, I am not going to explain it. I leave to the audience. Divine Eyes 2. And then the viewers appreciation, as you can see in the exhibition here, There were so many viewers, they were mesmerized. They wrote beautiful comments in the visitor's book. So there are a lot of images are there. I'm not going to walk you through each of them, but yeah, I've just taken 10. There were hundreds of images where folks were appreciating, understanding, intrigued, more importantly, by the photos. They took a number of snaps as well, as you can see from their phones. From that request only, this thought came to my mind. They're so intrigued. From that thought only, the request came to my mind that why not to create a website. This is the DD Bangla media coverage. I'm not going to walk you through the video. It's a long video, but the short clips are here from DD Bangla. That yeah, how they have covered my paintings. As you can see, the DD Bangla has covered my paintings. A couple of images I have given here, but long videos are here. So now we can move to the next page of abstract art, and I would love to start with self-portrait of this abstract art look I have created. It's Gateway to the Divine Connect, and the sequel of it, the Divine Connect, is the first one, Gateway to the Divine Connect, and the sequel of it is the Divine Connect. Mix of digital painting and photograph, of course. Then the metamorphosis, how nature has. So I took my son to a trek, and then I got mesmerized. I got pleasantly surprised when I found exactly nature is reflecting. Reflection is a very gross word in this sense. Of course, it's reflecting, not a gross word. But what I meant in this sense is that nature conspires to play with my son. So that's how I can see how nature is my son, and my son becomes nature. It's a kind of amalgamation of the two souls. I could sense the divinity in my son, and they're all together. So that's the kind of connectedness that I always feel, and that gets reflected in many of my photos. Next one is the Genesis. Genesis has got two things. The first one is the Fury. I'm not going to explain what it is, but it is just the Fury. uh, Fury has got different interpretations, right? From the Furious self only the entire world got created. So the battle between the evil and the good, and again there are a lot of things to interpret here. What are these black things? There are a lot of interesting comments on the Facebook as well, by the different viewers on these photos. Either you can interpret it all by yourself, or if you would like to visit the comments, you can, but I personally prefer to refrain myself to explain my artworks. And this is the god of small things. Again, you can see how the two hands are covering the entire wall. That's how I interpret it. Again, I'm sorry, I'm interpreting it. I thought that I just told I'm not going to interpret, but I can't help stopping it. But it's just, let me tell you what this photograph is. It's just a kind of drop of water, nothing else. But then, uh, through the digital painting, I created that, yes, the divine being is holding the entire world, entire universe rather, with the two palms, with the two hands, fondly holding the entire hand. So the entire divinity is been manifested here. The entire how the cosmos is being taken care, is being cared, more importantly, uh, in the by the divinity that has been captured here. The Burning World is a very interesting, again, artwork. I would say there was a photograph, then I created some digital painting. I named it like "The World is Burning, Are You Sleeping?" So you can see here it's a sun, and you can see the smoke coming out of it. So that's how I thought that why not to give a kind of meaning to it, that yeah, it's time for us to get up from our slumber, uh, and do something meaningful. The world is burning, are you still sleeping? This is stepping out and stepping in. Stepping out is, you can see here the two boys here, two men here that coming out of the wall. Um, there is auto scroll for your convenience, but you can take your time. Yeah. So two boys are coming out from the wall. So stepping out from your comfort zone, break all your inhibitions. That's exactly I thought. And there are a lot of vista. You can see the inner part of the wall is very small, but once they step out, there are a lot of space. So it's very important for us to come out, step out of our conditioned self. not only the comfort zone, I would say the conditioned self, and then explore the outer world. That's the meaning. And this is in the stepping in the path of enlightenment. You can see the sun's rays are there and the person is stepping in. So I thought that, that is how we should step in the path of enlightenment. That's the stepping in. Two states again has got different photographs and different interpretations. Again, if I interpret every photo, it will take a long time, and I would rather leave it. It's not about just the time. I would rather leave it for the audience or the spectators or the viewers to interpret it. There's two distinct steps are there, and these are connecting or bridging the two steps. Some steps are very distinct. These are very distinct steps. Yeah, very distinct steps. Distinct steps are there, states are there, and then two things are going on two directions, very distinct states, two states altogether. Sometimes there are convergence as well. This is more of convergence of these two states. Yeah. Moments to get connected, in Bengali I call it chute chawar muhurtora. So yeah, you can see here the moments to get connected. Again, not going to interpret every photo, I leave it to you. Again, moments to get connected. Yeah, moments to get connected. So let's come out of the abstract photographs now, and okay, let's enter the nature. Nature has got several parts within it: reflections, clouds, seascape, mountain, sunrise, moon, aerial. I shall walk you very fast now. I shall not take much of our time. So reflections has got 8 photographs, beautiful reflections I have captured. I love reflections actually. So these are all the reflection photographs. You can see the patterns. Again, something I have painted, but that's what I love it all about. Next, I have got the clouds. You can see the beauty of the clouds. You can see some of my paintings. So this is South Africa. I got beautiful roads and clouds. Again, South Africa, the lake. We heard that the crocodiles are there. I shall walk you through that. This is in Dharamshala from my place. Of course, digital painting is there. Again, when the cloud conspires to fill my martini glasses. Look at my painting on the photograph. Yeah. These are the paintings on the photographs. This is a seascape. Yeah. I have captured the droplets of the water. But yeah, I have gone beyond that also. It is not just about the droplets, but there is something more to it. We'll see it. So yeah, first few photographs are about the droplets, and then yeah, it's in Thailand. The seascape is beautiful here. Again in Thailand. Yeah, this is the seascape here. Amazing experience of shooting these photos. Yeah. It's the Oroville beach in Pondicherry. Yep. Seascape. And the mountains. I shall start with this is the first one. Look at that. This I have captured from the trekking. Yeah. Beautiful photographs. These are the waterfalls from the mountains. Again, another waterfall. Look at the painting here. Let's start with the, is a Silhouette during the sunrise. Yeah, look at the sun rays. I remember those lines, Amar Prem Robi Kiron Hano. Is the sunrise. Megher Kole Roth Esheche. Shot in South Africa again. Again, a bit of digital painting went in here. Digital painting and photographs, mix of the two. Again, look at this glow. I call it the rebel. Yeah, this is the first one. Yeah, the painting and the photographs amalgamated together. Yeah. This is the moon. Again, another my favorite subject, the moonrise or the moon. This is the moonrise. Yeah. Look at the reflections on the sea. Look at the reflections on the lake. Reflections on the lake. Aerial photographs shot from the flight is the Mystic Mountains of Greenland when I was flying to US. Is from Germany. Rhine I have shot at Frankfurt. This in Southeast Asia, I remember. I don't remember the exact country, but yeah. Flora and fauna, first the flowers and the beautiful subject of mine. Yeah. This I've taken in my Chandanagar home. Yeah. This is, look. Soulmates love to seek the nectar despite the spines. Is the flora shot in Mexico. This again when I was sea kayaking. I've shot that. It's a pretty interesting photograph. I'm not going to interpret it. I leave it to you. So after the flora comes the wildlife. You can see here there are lots of photographs when I was doing my safari. Look at the lion. Look at the lion resting on the tree. When I was doing my wildlife safari in South Africa. So I shot a number of photographs. All the beautiful photographs you can enjoy at your convenience. So that's the reason I have created the website. So again, not walking you through. These are all the leopards, cheetahs, lioness with their cubs, hyena. Yeah, look at the crocodile coming towards the crane. Yeah, so the deers, giraffe. It was a lifetime experience. Hippopotamus are here. Look at the crocodile approaching the crane. Yeah, this it will take a long time. It will take a lot of time to explain each of the photographs, but I'm sure you will love spending that time. Look at the white cub. White cub. So beautiful, so lovely. I named this mother. Yeah. Anyway, let's come out of it. Wildlife. Then art. I love to even capture the art. First of all, is the graffiti, a very interesting subject of mine. These are the graffitis. Beautiful graffitis. I have shot it at a school in Dharamsha. I love it. Yeah, graffitis here. These are the street arts, as you can see here. Street arts in South India. These are the mud murals I've captured in South India in a Santhal village. These are the paintings in different museums of the world, different artworks. This is my very, very favorite painting. It means a lot. I'm not going to explain, but it means a lot. Yeah. So cityscape, let me move. First one is the street photograph. Look here. This is the humans of McLeodganj. This is the profession umbrella, the work of life. Second one, Tahader Kotha. That's the way I mentioned it. This is the serving God, serving the street dogs. This is the street photographs. Then I love to capture the street foods as well. I shot them in Bombay during the month of Eid. And the city view across the globe I have traveled, and Mexico City is in Bangalore also. Not only, I don't want to miss India. So yeah, that's in Raleigh, North Carolina, US, and is in Dubai. Yeah, this in Saigon, Vietnam. So yeah, again you can explore it at your convenience. Oh, my son has got so many of them, so many of the categories within it. So yeah, again you would love to. So this is the video, starts with a video with number of his Himalayas images. First one is the Himalayas category. So all his trekking images. He goes with me in all the trekkings and he enjoys it thoroughly. So again, not walking you through all of them. These are the portraits captured at multiple point of time. Lovely portraits. Yeah, let me move through. These are the rides across the boats, whatnot. He has traveled through the train, everything. Yeah, yeah. This is the boat. You can see he's riding the boat in Sundarban. He's in the train. Yeah, yeah. Enjoying the train ride. Yeah, it's a collection of all his photos. Yeah, he's in Pondicherry. He's enjoying the seascape. Some lovely photos. Yeah. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to capture his moods. It's in Nepal. Lovely photographs are there. In Santi Devi Temple. Sorry, Maya Devi Temple in Lumbini. It's in Pokhara. It's a different outing photographs shot in the streams, the forest. Coming out from the jungle. Yeah, in the jungle. And And here are the games. This is a kind of augmented reality. I created a game, so you can watch it. It's very funny. So he can see the dog, but he cannot smell it, so he gets very confused. I created the dog. The dog doesn't exist in reality. The dog is created by AR, and but he can see it. It's an amazing video. You would love to see it. The games with the monkeys and with the cow, with the dogs, playmates, yeah, tug of war. Yeah. So let's come out of it. Now we'll move to okay, there is something more as well. Should I? I think I should do justice to it if I'm giving. Yeah, this is the guardian. Yeah, he is a kind of sheepdog, so he takes all the sheep around and give them a walk. So that's the guardian. Uh, Home. All the pictures in the homes I have captured. Beautiful images are there. Yeah, look at this image. Beautiful image during the sunrise I have taken. Silhouette. Look at the rainbow here. It's a double rainbow actually. He's there, the double rainbow. He's resting at the balcony anyway. Indoor photographs within the house, so that is outside the house, is inside the house after the bath. He is taking a few through my DSLR. Yeah, so for my neighbors are painting him. That's a pure love one. So all the folks who love him, I have taken the shots there. This Vendrella and yeah, Asi Pasara. Uh, he passed away, but he used to love him a lot. So now let me go to the next section, digital painting and recitation. Let me start with digital painting. Look at digital painting I created here. The clouds I created. This again, the smoke is coming out, igniting the inner spirit. And this is the digital painting about, look at the cloud. And yeah, the couple of digital, all are digital paintings, but I thought that let me give a couple of representative ones of my genre that I love to explore. So these two have been created, and a couple of recitations I have also given. This is on Reason and Passion by Khalil Gibran, and second one is about Taker's Udasin. So I'm sure you would love to listen to them. Since it is about, the entire website is about artwork, not just about photographs, I thought that why not? There are a number of other recitation also, but I thought that let me give at least a couple of them, one English and one Bengali, as a representative one for this website. Finally, the get in touch. Here is my profile and the contact and the guest book. If any of you would love to contact me, you can always write to me. My email ID is there in the first page itself, dr@tuhin.ai. My LinkedIn profile link is there. You can download my profile book. The other two websites, tuhin.ai and dogfather.rocks, are mentioned. A beautiful commentary have been mentioned by Wendy, like a commentary on my artwork. I would request you to go through it. I'm sure she has given a lot of thoughts to it. She was there in the exhibition, and then she interacted with number of viewers. She gathered their thoughts, and from that experiential knowledge of interacting with the folks and going through all of my photographs, she wrote these words, and I'm really grateful to her. I'm really grateful to her to write it for me. Even if you would like to share your thoughts, you can drop me a mail, and I would like to put your words on the guest book. Thank you so very much for your time. It might be a bit long video, not a very long, but a bit long video. It could have been longer, but I thought that, let me give a synopsis of this website to you instead of walking you through every photographs and giving the story. There are stories to each of them. If you would like to know the story of any of them, or or if you would like to know about what are the digital brushes I use, how do I work on my photographs and give them the touch through my imagination, through my intellect, through the skills of digital painting. If you have any questions around, please feel free to ask me. Please feel free to ring me. I would love to discuss it with you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.